Hello everyone, I'm your narrator Evyasu and we are back with Roger and the Ifresias. This is the first chapter of the second book in the series. We hope you enjoy the video. Chapter 1. The atmosphere at Alex's home was anticipation and negotiation as the guests discussed the sale of Delilah's plot. Astra's trembling voice suddenly shattered the calm, delivering news of the accident like a thunderclap. Grandpa has met with an accident, Mom. What? Abby's shocked response mirrored the collective concern rippling through the room, while Roger's inner turmoil added a layer of tension to the chaos. I'm going to faint right now, Roger said in Abby's mind. Open the gate, Abby. We have to hurry, Delilah said with panic in her voice. Delilah's urgent plea propelled them into action, her panic palpable as Abby opened the gates. Abby, don't cut the connection between us. I need to know what happened to him, Roger pleaded with her. Okay, Abby replied. As Abby and Delilah hurried into the car, the urgency was tangible in every movement. Abby's brief distraction with her hairband was overshadowed by the forceful acceleration, jolting her arm against the seat with a sharp pang. The journey was a blur of winding streets and anxious anticipation, the weight of uncertainty heavy in the air. The sight of the crowd gathered near the shop offered both relief and apprehension, their hushed murmurs hinting at the severity of the situation. There, Alex sat slumped in a chair in front of the shop, his weathered face etched with lines of pain and confusion. A trickle of blood stained his graying hair, matting it against his forehead where a gash marred his skin. His eyes, clouded with shock, darted erratically as he attempted to make sense of his surroundings. Despite his injuries, there was a stubborn defiance in his posture, a silent declaration of resilience against the adversity he faced. His hands trembled slightly as he reached up to touch the wound, a grimace of discomfort crossing his features. Around him, a small crowd had gathered, their concerned murmurs forming a backdrop to his solitary struggle. Some offered words of comfort, while others hovered nearby, unsure of how to help. Despite the chaos, the old man remained stoic, his gaze fixed on some distant point beyond the crowd. Though battered and bruised, there was a quiet dignity in his demeanor, a reminder of the strength that lies within even the most vulnerable among us. The community's insistence on helping Alex was a testament to their solidarity, their actions a poignant reminder of the bonds that bound them together. The biker's presence, a silent reminder of the accident's cause, added a layer of complexity to the unfolding drama. Delilah's resourcefulness shone through as she commandeered the biker's phone, orchestrating help for Alex with a calm determination. The exchange with Astra was brief but laden with reassurance, a mother's instinct guiding her words. With Delilah's guidance, the biker assumed the role of a chauffeur, navigating the streets with practiced ease. Alex's anxious murmurs punctuated the journey, his desire for home a constant refrain. Abby's ears caught the nurses' whispered concerns as they arrived at the modest health center, adding a sense of urgency to the situation. The stark reality of their surroundings underscored the need for immediate medical attention, the looming uncertainty casting a shadow over their relief. Meanwhile, a person with salt and pepper hair came and asked Abby, "Is that your grandfather?" "Yes," she replied. "How did this happen?" "He went out to buy some things and we got a call from a nearby shopkeeper saying that Grandpa met with an accident. When we got there, we learned that a biker hit him and he has a head injury." The person did not say anything. After a minute, Delilah came out with Alex and said, "We need to go to another hospital." Abby nodded, her mind racing with concern as they made their way to the car. Just then, Aisha and Raftab arrived, their presence offering a glimmer of reassurance amidst the chaos. "I'll ride with Delilah. You follow us," Aisha declared, her voice tinged with urgency. Abby's worry deepened when she couldn't hear Roger's voice for a while, prompting her to link her mind with his. "Roger! Abby, some folks showed up here, and those interested in the plot left. That's why I couldn't reach you. I'm sorry." Roger's voice echoed in her mind. "It's okay. Aunt Aisha's here, and we're headed to another hospital with better facilities," Abby replied, her tone strained with worry. "Why'd you go to that health center in the first place? Couldn't you go straight to a better hospital? Raja questioned. We tried, but he insisted on not going. We had to beg him to come here, and now getting him to a better hospital seems impossible, Evie lamented. Evie, get in the car. Delilah's sharp voice cut through the conversation, reminding Evie of their immediate task. Sorry, Mom. Evie apologized sheepishly as she climbed into the car. As they merged onto the highway, Aisha's alarmed exclamation drew everyone's attention. Oh God, there's blood inside his nose. What? Roger's panicked voice reverberated in Evie's mind. Evie quickly examined Alex's nose, her heart pounding with fear. Alex reassured her. It's just from a cut. I'm fine. Relief flooded Evie as she exhaled slowly. Oh, Delilah. Aftab and I just talked yesterday after giving a lift about the way he walks. He doesn't have balance. Just because he walks slowly does not mean that he doesn't have balance, Aisha, Delilah bitterly replied. But she wouldn't listen. She kept boasting about it. She would say, Did you understand? In between every sentence. Who in the world tells a person who has just hit their father with his bike that their own father does not have any balance? And in between of that, did you understand? Is she really that dumb or is she acting? Roger squealed. Don't know, Roger, she said unbelievably. As they arrived at the hospital, Evie and Roger were grateful to be rid of Aisha's incessant chatter. A nurse arrived with a wheelchair and with Aisha's help, they wheeled Alex inside. Dad needs a mask, Aisha remarked, prompting Delilah to rush to the hospital pharmacy. After a brief moment, Aisha and Aftab left abruptly, leaving behind their responsibility. You should keep an eye on the biker. He might try to escape, Roger suggested. Evie's gaze never wavered from the biker, making him visibly uncomfortable. I think he was planning to leave, Evie informed Roger. Keep watching him, but don't let him catch on, Roger advised. Evie's eyes grew weary from the strain, but she persisted. Eventually, the biker received a phone call, prompting Evie to relax her vigilance momentarily. As she sat outside, Hani and Nicole arrived, their concern evident in their voices. Evie explained the situation to them just as Aisha emerged from the hospital. So, Evie began, her tone expectant. It's serious. He has an internal injury. They've called in a neurosurgeon and Dr. Matthews, Aisha informed them. Evie chuckled inwardly, prompting Roger's curiosity. What's so funny in such a critical situation? He inquired. Nothing. He does not know anything other than chewing his nails and sitting on his chair. Once, we went to him because Astra was feeling a little dizzy. She has allergies to certain medicines, and when we said what her problems were, he gave another medicine. As soon as she ate the medicine, she began to have a severe stomach pain. From then on, we never went to see his face again. Will Grandpa have any problem because of his medicines? I don't think it is that serious, Roger. She loves to make other people think that a small problem is a big one, she said calmly. I saw bone through the cut, Aisha said. See, she pointed out to Roger and turned to Aisha. But it wasn't that deep, and I didn't see it. I saw it while they were stitching his head. It was like seeing a horror film. When we got inside the stitching room, he kept holding my hand and saying that don't leave. He said that he didn't want to, but the hospital's nurse insisted on stitching it. Aisha, Nadia just called and I explained why we were getting late, Aftab said, his tone apologetic. What? You did what? Aisha's anger flared. Now when Sir calls, she'll spill the beans and he'll come here. Who's the Sir she's always talking about? I've been curious for a while, Roger inquired. He's a mysterious figure, claims he's seen us here and there, but we've never laid eyes on him, Evie explained, her irritation evident. What's the harm if he sees you in the hospital? Roger pressed. I don't know, Evie replied tersely. Meanwhile, Aisha continued to scold Aftab for divulging the information to Nadia. Anyway, I called father's siblings and informed them about his accident. She's a bigger chatterbox than Nadia, Roger observed dryly. Why did you call them and tell them already? Hania questioned. They need to know as soon as possible, Aisha insisted. For what? Are they doctors? Hania countered. They need to be kept in the loop. It's important, Aisha retorted, her tone firm. She's nuts, Roger muttered under his breath. Evie couldn't help but scoff. Huh, tell me about it. As Aisha and Aftab discussed the mysterious Sir, Raja and Avi grew increasingly suspicious, sensing there's more to the story than meets the eye. Despite Aisha's attempts to downplay the significance of Sir, Raja and Avi are compelled to uncover the truth behind this enigmatic figure, determined to unravel the mystery that seemed to haunt their family's affairs. As they prepare to join Aisha and Aftab in visiting Alex at the hospital, Raja and Avi share a silent vow to confront whatever secrets Sir holds, ready to uncover the truth that lay beneath the surface. What will happen to Alex? Why is Aisha exaggerating everything? Who is Sir? Is he someone dangerous? What do you think will happen next? Make sure to write your guesses in the comment section below. Like, share and subscribe. Press the bell icon so that you don't miss any of our latest updates. Stay tuned and we will be back next week with the next chapter of this book. Bye!